feel about that loss? I mean, what do you think happened out there?
The performance wasn't good enough. From start to finish, we just got the basics wrong. Shape wasn't good enough, didn't get round quick enough, just didn't do the basics of the game right, and unfortunately we've been punished because of that. Disappointing with the 2 goals in the first half, easily preventable, both errors from ourselves. And then obviously the third one was a good strike from Carly, but she shouldn't be scoring from that distance. So again from that side, the goals are preventable. We've had some good chances ourselves, but we didn't deserve to win the game. It could have been a 5-6-3 game to them with the way that we defended tonight. So it's frustrating from my end because we've made so much progress and done so well in certain areas of the game, and I'm not stupid, I'm not naive. I know we need to strengthen the team. I know we need to bring more experienced players in, because just little things tonight, like a throw-in going in and a defender stepping in and nicking it and then breaking on us, not getting tucked round quick enough and in a position where you can defend the cross coming in rather than stretching out to try, and then they end up getting in behind us and crossing the ball. Not pressing together, even though that's something we've focused a lot on lately. Making sure that we got our distances right, we step on, we don't allow them to play through. So that's why we lost the game, because we just didn't do the bare basics right. We didn't keep the ball well enough, our reactions weren't good enough. I don't know how the players felt after Sunday, by the way, physically, because that was probably the worst I've ever felt, sitting on a touchline watching football. It was that hot, but still doesn't mean that you don't do the basics right and do your jobs. And we lost the game because of that.
So would you call it a relapse, or you had some new players working in there, or there was a quick turnaround from FC Casey?
It could be all of them, but if you don't pass the ball well enough, then you're giving the ball back to the opposition. If you don't press them to delay when you give the ball away, then you're allowing them to break on you. If you don't get your shape quick enough, then you're allowing them to play through you. So regardless whether it's Kansas, they played the night before and they've had to travel to here, so there's no excuses on that front. But like I say, I've been positive all year, but I've started to see the corner turn. I'm starting to see a little bit of progress from what we're doing, and I can't defend some of the things that happened tonight. I can't come in here and say, I'm going to blame Kansas because it was so hot, and we can't do that. We can't keep blaming certain situations. It's just doing your jobs, and if you do your jobs right, then you prevent. Look what we've done to Kansas the other day. Caddy opens up one or two times, but in that 15-minute period where I think they had 62% possession, we had 8 strikes, a goal in that period. We got the goal in that period. So it's just, I'm frustrated because we don't do, like, we're too intent to try and step and win something. We're too intent to follow a player when we could just keep the ball in front of us and then say, well, go on and play for us, break us down. And the gaps appear, and we knew with the way that they played, the way that they set up. We showed them the clips yesterday on what they do, but we allowed it to happen, and that's a frustrating thing.
Tasha, congrats on the goal, kind of a little bit of a consolation at the end, but for you, what was different on that goal versus the rest of the game?
With regards to how we played? Yeah. I mean, I'm frustrated. I think Matt's touched on a lot of things there. For me, the biggest thing was I think we gave him too much respect. Since I've been here, I think we're in the best place we've ever been, team spirit-wise, performance-wise. The last 2 games we kept a clean sheet, we played well. But for me, you can use the excuse of it was a hot game and it's travelling, but then that's when we have to use our heads, and we need to have more leaders out on the pitch. There's not enough. Like when we did concede early, for me there's not enough people taking on that leadership role and seeing our reactions. We're feeling sorry for ourselves. We still had 88 minutes left to try and get back into the game. So for me it's about, when things aren't going our way, stepping up and actually changing it rather than feeling sorry for ourselves. Matt said at the start of the game, we're not going to just win games because at the minute we're on a good little run. You have to earn the right to win a match. So for me, it is just about not giving other teams respect, and I think we did. We gave them far too much respect today. Gave their star players, so-called star players, too much respect, and for me that was a disappointing thing. This team has got potential, but like what Matt said, sometimes we're too naive. I feel you can see a lack of experience out there at times. Like you said, just if we can't press and just sit back and defend, make it hard to play against. But it is just that little bit of inexperience at the minute. But I do see progress. I mean, it's frustrating. You want to win the game, and I hate losing. It's the first loss since I've been here, and I don't enjoy it. But I still think there's lots of positives to come out of the game. You know, we could have had 4 or 5, like 3 or 4 at the end there. But it is just learning from those tiny little mistakes. We've given them 3 goals. They haven't created any goals. You know, it's from us giving the ball away through sloppy play, and it's not good enough. You can't do that at this level.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you.